Hello, good evening, Cinema Satsang viewers. How are you doing? Today I'm going to talk about a Malayalam film I saw recently, Bangalore Days. Yes, I'm not going to give a detailed reaction like my other Malayalam film reviews, Kumbalangi Nights and Maya Nadi, but I'm going to give you an overview of this film, my reaction after I saw this film recently. Actually, I was watching Fahad Fazil's new interview, and over there was speaking about this film, and I felt the urge to watch this film, and I saw it, and I was so pleasantly surprised. I was remarkably surprised, pleasantly surprised. It is one of the best entertaining commercial films I have seen recently. If I were to recall some of the commercial good films, good commercial Indian films, entertaining films, I can think of maybe Rang De Basanti by Rakesh Mehra, Sairat, one of the recent films by Nagraj Manjule, Marathi film, maybe Three Idiots to some extent, Bombay by Mani Ratnam, Kumbalangi Nights, and Mayanadi. So this is really a gem of a film, an entertainer, and we are living in stressful times and troubled times. So if you want to reduce this stress, this is my recommendation, Bangalore Days. And if you like to cry in films, if you like some good tears, healthy tears, then this is a film to watch by Anjali Menon and produced by Anwar Rashid. Okay, now let me tell you a little bit about the story. The story is of three cousins, and they are in Kerala, and they want to go to Bangalore. They want to go visit Bangalore, stay there for a few years, or maybe spend some part of their lives there. All of them have a desire. All of them do different things. See, the girl, Nazaria Nazim, she gets married off in Bangalore, and her cousin brother, Bilkis Salman, tells her that you need a bus to go to Bangalore. You don't need to get married. But she goes off. She takes life in her stride, and she gets married and goes there. And her husband is Fahad Fazil, who is a very uptight corporate guy, and it seems that he doesn't care, and he has a backstory, a very emotional backstory, Fahad Fazil. So yeah, this is her story, and then there's Bilkis Salman, who's had a troubled childhood, separated parents, and he lives a gypsy kind of a lifestyle. And he was a bike racer, and currently he's facing a ban. And then there is Naveen Pauly, who's Kutti, and he is a simple guy, a simpleton who loves Kerala, who loves poetry, but wants to make his career, wants to go to Bangalore and work there. So yeah, Bangalore lovers can watch this film. Kerala lovers can watch this film, and of course, teenagers, youngsters, it will appeal to them as well, but also to middle-aged people and basically everybody, because it will give them a nostalgic trip, and these trips of nostalgia, they make you feel good, and all the stories have a real emotional bend. Like Bilkis Salman's love interest is Parvati, another fab actress, and she's playing a differently abled person in the film, and her track is also very emotional. And Fahad Fazil's backstory is also very emotional. So for that, you have to see the film and beautiful songs in the film.
നൂറും പൊട്ടിപ്പാറും പട്ടം പോലെ നാടും കൂടും വിട്ട കിളി പോലെ.
So all in all, a very beautiful commercial and entertaining film. So story, this much I've told you. Now let us come to the performances. Let us come to the actors in the film. Nazaria Nazim, who I first saw in Trance, and she is really very versatile actress. And now I see her in this film, completely different from what she has done in Trance recently. So I've become a fan. And Parvati, wow, she is so brilliant in the film, and I couldn't recognize her. She has done a Hindi film called Kareeb Kareeb Single with Irfan Khan. but she was so different in this, and her track is so emotional. She's playing a differently abled character, and Dulquer Salman and her love story. It's really beautiful. Then Naveen Pauly, he's playing a simple character, simpleton. He loves poetry, loves Kerala, but he's also enjoying Bangalore life. So a very fun character, and he falls in love with an air hostess. So yeah, very funny moments are there. And then of course Dulquer Salman. For Dulquer Salman, I've got a tribute. Yes, I love his. He's a good-looking actor, a very good actor. But I also love his costumes in the film. Very fine costume designing, and his look is very well a gypsy kind of a look, very well designed, of course, as well. Apart from good acting, and let's talk about Fahad Fazil, for the man for which I started watching this film. But I fell in love with the film anyways. And I fell in love with Anjali Menon also. I fell in love with Parvati also. So let's talk about Fahad Fazil. He's a great actor, wonderful actor, one of the best actors in India currently. And very interestingly, he said in his recent interview that he is inspired from Irfan Khan. That is very interesting. So Fahad Fazil, I saw him in Annayum Rasulum, and where he played a lower class rickshaw fellow, rickshaw driver, lower income group. Then I saw him in Vardhan, where this corporate guy he becomes action hero. This film is loosely inspired by Straw Dogs by Dustin. And Dustin Hoffman is acting in it. This is written by Amal Nirath. And then, of course, Kumpalangi Nights, where he plays this psychotic character, and but not psychotic. Everything is simmering inside. He plays the character, self-obsessed character, almost on the verge of psychosis, which comes out in the end. Of course, then trance from Viju Shastri to he becomes the pastor, the healing person, and what energy, what charisma. And now, of course, this one. There are so many characters in the film, but he holds his own, and see, he becomes the character. He becomes the character. There is no hocus pocus. He is completely in character, and he has his own method of acting. So you just can't take his eyes off him, and he's versatile and one of the best actors in India currently. And of course, Dulquer Salman, I told you, in this topi is a tribute to his styling in the film. Wonderful looking actor and wonderful looking star, I would say. Yeah, and Naveen Pauly, he's also very good, very funny, and very exciting actor. Also, there is a track of Kutti, Naveen Pauly's mother, thrown in. Who does all these things? Anjali Menon has done this, and this is a commercial, entertaining film, but there is a definite stamp of Anjali Menon there. That is why this is such a beautiful film, and Anjali Menon is a wonderful director, and she has made a very emotional film, a roller coaster ride of emotions, a very classical linear narrative structure where these characters are established and they have their own tribulations and problems, and then there is the remedy, the redemption. But this is done in a very interesting manner, very emotional manner. Apart from the last bike racing scene, which is not very well shot because it's slightly out of place because it's mostly a relationship film, and that bike racing aesthetics has not been done so well. But it is a tear jerker. I don't know whether jerker is the right word or not at this point, but it brings tears to your eyes, good tears, healthy tears. So if you are someone who loves to cry while watching his or her films, this is the film for you. And mind you, not manipulative tears, no manipulation. Very genuine, heartfelt stories. Fahad Fazil's backstory, Parvati's story, and Dulquer Salman's love story with Parvati. All these things are very beautifully woven, and this film has been produced by Anwar Rashid. I must say, he directed Trance, and he is an entertainer. He has a grip on his audience. So, all in all, this is my reaction to Bangalore Days, and this reaction was about Bangalore Days and about Fahad Fazil. and so many wonderful performers and wonderful songs and a beautiful director, a beautifully made film, Anjali Menon. So if you are feeling stressed in these times, in these negative times when there's so much of negativity all around, this film will cheer you up. You know, this is a stress buster. Not meaningless, mindless entertainment, but good entertainment. One of the best commercial cinema I've seen in recent times. Wonderful songs, wonderful performances. So if you want to cry just a little, but good tears, then go watch Bangalore Days.